Shortly after the U.S. and South Korea wrapped up their previous round of high-level security talks in the U.S. Capitol, including the foreign chiefs as well, North Korea attempted to test-fire yet another ballistic missile. The launch, like the previous one last weekend, is known to have failed. For more on the North's possible intentions, Connie Kim reports.
Just 5 days after North Korea's failed missile launch last weekend, the regime has fired off another one, only to see it to end in failure. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said Thursday the North launched what is presumed to be an intermediate-range Musudan ballistic missile at around 7 a.m. local time near the northwestern city of Kusong, the same area from which it launched the last one. The military believes the launch was an attempt by the North to make up for its failure on Saturday. Seoul's foreign ministry has condemned Pyongyang's latest provocation.
Regardless of the success or failure of the missile launch, Pyongyang has clearly violated the UN Security Council's resolution. South Korea strongly condemns the launch as it's a serious threat to peace and security on the Korean Peninsula and in the international community.
Pyongyang has so far tested the Musudan ballistic missile 8 times, with only the launch in June succeeding. But if the regime gets the missile operational, its range of some 3,500 kilometers would put the U.S. base on the Pacific island of Guam within striking distance. Thursday's launch came just hours after South Korea's foreign and defense ministers met with their U.S. counterparts in Washington to discuss ways to deal with North Korea's threats. While some experts say Thursday's launch was a warning to Seoul and Washington, there are also voices saying North Korea has a longer-term goal in mind.
Well, I think currently North Korea wants to successfully test its nuclear weapons and long-range missiles so that they can use it as a game changer to deal with the U.S. new government. So I think before the new government comes in the United States, I think North Korea wants to test it and succeed on it.
Hinting more provocations are on its way, North Korea's space agency said it'll continue to launch satellites into space. South Korea and the U.S. view such launches as covert tests of ballistic missile technology, while Pyongyang says its activities are purely for peaceful purposes. Connie Kim, Arirang News.